get to hell, John. Tell him Daisy sent you.
God damn it, Kurt, they sure did you dirty on this one. I'm just kidding. It's taken me over 5 years to get around to watching The Hateful Eight, Quentin Tarantino's 8th film, would you have guessed it? And this western piece, chock full of big industry names, provides nearly 3 hours of intriguing entertainment. I thoroughly enjoyed my entire time with this film. I'd avoided spoilers, which is a minor miracle in itself in truth, and wondering just who on earth in that cabin was allied with Daisy Domergue was the entire premise of the film. It's kind of like part crime solving, part western mixed together, and I'll be honest, if you've seen any of my previous reviews with him, you'll know how much I love Kurt Russell, and he was a big reason for me wanting to watch this film. I know it came out in 2015, but still, that and Samuel L. Jackson were the two big attraction names. But it's Walton Goggins who I was also really looking forward to seeing. Big Justified fan here, so I've seen plenty of him before. Normally, he plays a sadistic son of a bitch, a la Predators. And considering the heat himself, Chris Mannix, and Major Warren, Jackson's character had, I kinda expected him to turn at some point, especially with Daisy trying to make a deal with him at the end. So glad he didn't turn though, and seeing them both hang that bitch just like John Ruth wanted was a highly sought after ending for me, even if they both died shortly after. Yeah, everyone dies. Spoiler warning was at the beginning, so hey, don't blame me. But yes, that does mean they killed Kurt Russell. I swear, he dies in everything nowadays. Damn, I mean, it sort of kickstarted the action last third of the film, but his character, the hangman John Ruth, was such a treat. A no-nonsense, rightfully paranoid bounty hunter was, without question, a standout throughout the film, at least until he died. Probably collected a sweet paycheck for lying there for an hour or so, but he earned it, I suppose. I always saw this as the first really big hit that Kurt Russell was in after his film hiatus, and he certainly proved he's still got it. Keep on with it, Kurt. I hope to see you in plenty more for the years to come. Now on to Mr. Sam Jackson. Always entertaining, always providing laughs. Major Warren had sort of a truce with John Ruth in that they both were in the same trade, and they were both looking to collect on their bounties. And when that blizzard caused them to take refuge in the cabin, we as the viewer were constantly questioning who it was or how many people in there were allied with Domergue. So who did you think it was? And be honest. Me? I expected the English guy, and the Mexican dude, I mean, Bob the Mexican? You really gotta try harder with the cover up there, my dude. I mean, no offence to any Bobs in Mexico, like. Now, saying Bob isn't trying enough, I mean, Oswaldo? That's probably trying a bit too much. Now, Tim Roth was too shifty for me, but I was still wrong because it was every single one of them. Chris pointing the finger at Joe Cage all the time kinda warned me off him, but it was him, in fact, that started off the killing when he admitted to poisoning that coffee. Poor Obi, he never stood a chance. I just loved the reveal of who it was when they were doing that interrogation scene. I mean, I was kind of thinking something might happen from above, because I remember specifically there being a kind of panning shot looking through some of the boards above, but I didn't even think of there being a basement. So simple too, and ha to the head honcho of the gang Jody for getting his head blown off. Kinda saw that one coming. Gotta give credit to Jennifer Jason Leigh though. Poor woman had blood, brains, stew, snow, you name it, all thrown at her in her time here. She went through a pretty rough one, wouldn't you say, and a heck of a performance, and she elevated herself alongside the main stars here, so bravo on that. But in the end, she still couldn't cheat the hangman.
Now that was a nice dance.
That sure was pretty.
Ironically, my overall verdict for The Hateful Eight, yes, is an 8 out of 10. Perfectly suited, wouldn't you say? Now, it may be a slow burner for some. I don't care. I like it more so when films take their time. And going into a Tarantino film, you usually expect a long one. Now, whether you enjoy the pacing or not, the quadrette of Russell, Jackson, Lee and Goggins all put in stellar performances that make for another strong outing in the Tarantino film list. That reveal though, seeing Ruth and Obi spew out blood like it was air was horrifically graphic and a sudden shift in pace that we were all waiting for. Best scenes that, Major Warren interrogating Bob, and the ending justification where Domergue hanged. Is this for everyone? Probably not. The heightened blood and gore and profanity may put off some, but you're watching a Tarantino movie again, so you should have learnt by now unless this is your first rodeo with him, which if it is, expect similar things in his other films. I can't really think of anything to rag on or anything overly negative except the suddenly jarring narration from time to time. It's okay, like, I had to look it up, but apparently it was Tarantino himself who did the narration. Again, it was okay, but a little blip overall for me. Did you think we needed that flashback as well? I thought it was okay, but apparently some people think it would have been better to just take it out completely, since that premise was already basically explained to us what happened. I was fine with it because it kinda laid the foundation for how Jodie was underneath the floorboards, but I can see where people are coming from with that. Poor Minnie and the others at the haberdashery though. Poor everyone except the actual murderers in truth. Now I will say I'm not a huge fan of the chapters part. I never really liked it in Sin City. I mean, I understand why in those films, which are more character based, they try to separate the stories more, but here we didn't really need it, and it's my personal preference though, and I'm interested to see how other people feel about this habit. Either way, I love me a good murder mystery, and in a western style with actors I love, sign me up every day of the week. And I deserve a slap in the face for taking this long to getting around to it. Next time, I must do better. So what do you all think of Quentin Tarantino's 8th installment in the aptly named The Hateful Eight? Too slow? Unnecessary flashbacks? Let me know what you think about the film. And one last time, and be honest about it, who did you think was allied with Daisy Domergue before the reveal came to be? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the review. And I'll see you on the next one.
I got it. Get in there!